Well, welcome back to our loft. It's so good to have you with us because Motivational Mondays here on Afternoon Express are all about making the difference in people's lives. And today we're joined by Thando Tladi from Woolworths, Making the Difference program, which is aiming at educating the youth and parents of South Africa on healthy eating and sustainable living. It's good to have you back.
Thank you very much for having me.
You always have such inspiring things to say. Every time I go and find you guys online, you've got so much cool stuff to share about educating kids on healthy eating. And how is it that Making the Difference is living up to that name of Making the Difference?
Okay, well, the Woolworths educational program has been in existence for almost 10 years. And it's really part of our good business journey, which is our commitment as a retailer to caring about our communities, our environment, and our people. One of the ways in which we care about our people is focusing on education, providing very good resources, free of charge that are downloadable off our website, as well as making educational opportunities available to all our learners that participate on our program.
If there's anything that I've learned about dealing with children and when it comes to particularly diet, it's that it's such a hard sell for kids because obviously junk food is so available, it's cheap and it's so yummy. You guys have got a hard task ahead of you.
No, indeed. So we've enlisted the help of a network of professional dietitians, and with that we started a program that we call our Learner Talks, where we get these dietitians to go into the school space to talk to kids about healthy eating. So it's one thing for us to really know that we need to eat, but understanding the role that food plays in our bodies, where food comes from really, and understanding how to make good choices versus the bad choices and the long-term effects of those. And that is why we've got professional dietitians that have got one-on-one time with the children, and they spend time teaching them using rhyme, storytelling, music, and various interactive means to actually get the message across. Hopefully the message sticks and they learn to be healthier adults.
I'm sure it will. I wish I had something like that when I was a child. And I know Bonnie went to go check out some of these learners' classes to experience firsthand exactly what the children were learning and how they were absorbing this indispensable knowledge. Take a look.
So what's it like teaching healthy eating and sustainable living to children like this?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm always excited when I get the kids at a young age. So important for kids to learn how to eat healthy from a young age because then they can take that to their adult lives. Kids are eager. They love hearing this and they're very enthusiastic about it. The problem becomes whether their parents can help them to follow through, but they are always excited. At home, they can also practice this, and it's also really good when learners hear these because a lot of adults are actually not educated in that way. So when the learners come home and can actually teach their parents and go shopping with them and buy interesting coloured vegetables and fruits and just expand on the types that they are eating already, so they can take a lot of that knowledge home and help their whole families become more healthy.
Fun experience for the learners, and it also gives them a perspective from a professional's point of view, the do's and don'ts of having a healthy lifestyle or having a healthy diet. A healthier diet means that learners are able to focus for longer and concentrate for longer, which means that their memory is improved. And as a result of an improved memory, their academics would improve as well. So on your path to success, you would need to have a healthy diet in order to achieve your goals.
Do you have any tips for parents watching and myself, what kind of healthy, quick meals we can make for our kids?
The important thing is to remember balance. Remember a balanced meal where you have the energy foods, where you add the protein, and we have lots of fruit and vegetables as part of a meal.
Here at Pelican Park, we love our teachers, and our activities and lessons are fun. But today was different, a good difference. We had a different teacher. I enjoyed being taught by a different teacher. I also enjoyed the activities that ma'am gave us and how she explained why we must eat healthy with the posters.
Why is it important to eat healthy?
I think it's important to eat healthy because eating fruits and vegetables gives your body the vitamins and minerals it needs to fight off sicknesses and diseases. And for young people like ourselves, we cannot afford to get sick all the time. Because of the amount of work we get every day, fee you. As the saying goes, healthy body, healthy mind.
What do you love having most in your lunchbox?
Most? Chocolate. Just kidding. I've learned healthier options and a sandwich would be good. I like peanut butter on mine. Instead of gas, you can have water. I like bottled water. And a few grapes. Bob's your uncle.
I love having cucumber strips, carrots, and grapes in my lunchbox.
Oh my gosh, I'm having such a good laugh because you guys clearly are making a difference, because I would never have mentioned anything to do with cucumber in my lunchbox.
Definitely.
What was your favorite thing to receive as a kid?
Carrots and celery sticks.
You are absolutely kidding. I know that that's
I'm
not
kidding.
true.
Definitely cake. Still to this day, one of my weaknesses.
One of my favorites had to be when, like, it was really expensive, so you couldn't necessarily afford it all the time.
Yeah.
But biltong was one of my favorite things to get because
yes.
it's such a luxury. And
Yes.
I had friends of mine who were very wealthy, and they used to get like the biltong, and I wanted to
Yes.
like try and steal it from them.
Steal.
So it's such an interesting thing, you know, seeing how kids are wanting to start adapting their diet to something slightly more healthy, and it's a really important thing to get them to buy into this concept. But
Indeed.
also the parents and the teachers are also so important in this process. I remember my parents were not too sure of this stuff,
Yeah.
and my teachers were clueless.
No, 100%. So our program is a 360 program, so we want to touch the learners, parents, and the community at large. Well, the way in which we do this is that we designed in-store tours that are really about educating the parents about making healthy food choices, not just for yourself, but for your child as well. So again, dietitian-led, you get one-on-one time with a professional, you get to ask all the questions you want to ask. You learn about food labels, you learn about different meals that you put together, putting together a healthy plate, as well as quick and convenient meals. I think one of the challenges which our parents talk about all the time is not having the time to, first of all, put together a healthy meal, but also the challenges of the scarcity of knowledge and research and all of that. So we really condensed it and make the information easily available. Sheesh. We give them recipe cards, we give them a bunch of handouts that they can take home. Really helpful information for our parents.
This is so cool. Really, really, Bonnie got an
Yeah.
incredible experience. It must be cool being a parent to know you got these kinds of resources behind you. And she was there at the latest Woolworths store tour, and she learned a thing or two about healthy living and where to find the best ingredients for a delicious and nutritious lunchbox.
The simplest ideas are often the most effective, and Woolworths has come up with a way of educating parents and customers on what's healthy to eat and good too, with a simple store visit.
Morning everyone. As Deidre said, my name is Nadine and I'm the dietitian doing the tour with you this morning. But I'm also a mum of 2 boys, so lunchboxes is quite a part of my life as well. So I'm hoping with the information that I'm going to do and give you today is going to help to make your life a little bit easier.
Cindy, what role do store tours play?
It's a little known fact that we've actually been running store tours for quite a while at Woolworths, about 5 years or so. And I think it's an opportunity for not only the children to have been educated on good nutrition, but for the parents to have an opportunity to spend time with the dietitian almost one-on-one and to ask them questions that they've always wanted to know about nutrition and healthy eating, and have an experiential component to nutrition rather than just reading something in a pamphlet.
Fruit and veg is a very important part of what we should eat every day. It's our protection food. So we're trying to introduce this section the same way we do to the children during the day at school. So we're telling them that 5 fruits and vegetables every day are very important.
The important thing about lunchboxes is that it's no good putting together a nutritious, balanced lunchbox and only to find that the box comes back home untouched and the kid hasn't eaten any of the food that you've gone to all the effort to prepare. So for me, it's not only about nutrition, but it's also about making sure that the box is delicious, that the contents stay fresh and appetizing by the time first break and second break comes. But also, children are growing rapidly and they have quite demanding schedules even at such a young age. So it's important to provide them with the building blocks and the energy that they need to get through a busy day.
So, UNATHI, what did you come hoping to learn here today?
I wanted to learn more about how to pack a lunchbox for a child and how to make it more interesting and yet nutritious. So I wanted to also get that information, and also as a father to just step up and because a lot of the times as fathers we just take a back seat and let mothers do the things. I want to know and I get involved into making lunchboxes for my 2 children.
Carbohydrates are energy food, and it should form the base of every lunchbox for every child. So we can incorporate in different ways. We can do rolls, we can do seeded loaves, we can do whole wheat bread. You can even try and incorporate a wrap or pita bread every now and again. So use a variety and make it interesting.
I've learned that it is very difficult to think about what to feed your kids, but I think I'm doing an okay job, but it could be better. I have quite the picky older child. And yeah, I think everyone's in the same position, not knowing what to serve, but actually it's all easy. Actually include your kids when you're making preparing the lunch boxes, and For example, with my older daughter, I have a problem of I can't introduce anything new. She needs to know in the morning what she's having in her lunchbox, and if I put something when she's checking that she didn't agree to, then the whole day is thrown, she won't eat anything. So I think if I try to include her in maybe cutting up the fruits with her, asking her to peel the fruits, which could end up quite dangerous because both of us are not good with peelers. We scratch ourselves quite often. But yeah, I think just trying to get her more interested in what she's actually eating.
We can incorporate protein into their daily lunch boxes in a variety of ways. So we can maybe steam some chicken and put it into a nice salad for them. We can use the leftover from last night and put it onto a sandwich. Or you can even make some meatballs at home and give them a variety of protein in that way and add that to the lunch boxes. Just remember when you do add a protein to their lunch box to add something cool in there to keep the fruit nice and cool.
Can you share any tricks with us to get our kids to eat vegetables more?
So if I do like my Mondays and Tuesdays are vegetarian days, I do all the vegetables in a little bit of a curry form. So the green beans are curried, the pumpkins are curried, and the protein, which is our dal, is curried. And I put it in a little color form on their plate with a little bit of basmati rice, and that's how they get it.
I know a few people who need to be educated on how to make better food choices. Now, how can they get involved?
I think the first thing is they can visit our website to have a look at what the store tour encompasses, but also they can contact us at our email address. It's mtd@woolworths.co.za. It's a fantastic opportunity to have a one-on-one with the dietitian. The tour is free, no charge, and you get a chance to experience products as well as taste them. So I'd really encourage viewers to grab that opportunity with both hands.
There's so many cool things about this campaign. First of all, it's free. And second of all, it's so good to see dads as well getting involved because fathers, you have as much of an important role to play in your kids' diet as your mothers do. So you've taught me a lot today, Thando. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sure. Now, after the break, right here on Afternoon Express, we're back in the kitchen showing you a sneaky way to get your kids to eat their veggies without them even knowing. Don't go anywhere.